This is News 14 Carolina Meteorologist Matthew East, and thank you for checking in with this Thursday edition of the Carolina Weather Video for this 13th day of August. Let me start off with a look at the upper air map this morning. And by the way, we're going to talk a great deal about the tropics here in just a moment, so hang with me. That's a look at the 500 millibar chart, or the upper air chart for today. Notice a nice trough sitting right across the region. With that type of pattern, normally your best shower and storm chance is just to the eastern side of that trough, and that's what the modeling is indicating today. So probably the most widespread coverage of showers and storms today will be from roughly Interstate 95 and points eastward from there. But anywhere across the Piedmont there could be a couple of isolated showers or storms, and warmer today than what we saw yesterday. Highs back up into the mid-80s in many spots this afternoon. All right, for tomorrow, same type of deal. Can't rule out an isolated shower or storm, but the best chances will again be in the eastern part of the Carolinas tomorrow. Looks like most Piedmont highs, at least for the Charlotte and Triad zones, in the mid to upper 80s tomorrow afternoon. Now, as we go into the weekend, we begin to see some of that Atlantic moisture creeping back in, so the moisture a little deeper, the atmosphere a little more unstable. So it looks like some scattered thunderstorms coming up Saturday afternoon and then again on Sunday afternoon. Weekend highs, upper 80s to around 90 degrees. And same type of deal for next work week. It looks like a Monday, some scattered afternoon storms, highs upper 80s to around 90. Tuesday, same type of deal, a few afternoon storms and highs not too far from 90. And same deal there for Wednesday as well. All right, let's go to the tropics. And boy, tropical depression number 2 looking pretty sickly this morning. As I'm cutting this video, it's been really battling a significant amount of dry air for pretty much its entire life, and I think the dry air winning the battle this morning. It might even fall apart and become a remnant low pressure or a remnant tropical wave today. That's a possibility. But here's the Hurricane Center forecast track. Assuming it can survive the day, it might still get an opportunity to strengthen up to a tropical storm as it moves just northeast of the northeastern Caribbean islands. And if it were to hold together early Tuesday, we're probably looking at this system sitting somewhere east of the Bahamas. But as I've been mentioning, probably a more significant system is the one that's behind it. First of all, there is a little tropical wave currently north of Hispaniola. That'll move into the Gulf. Can't rule out that trying to develop into something this weekend, but its time will be limited when it's away from land, so that probably won't have the opportunity to become a major system. Now, far eastern Atlantic Ocean. This is of greater concern, probably of all the systems out there. That would be the greatest concern here. What this could become. That's a pretty well organized tropical wave, and it stands a good chance over the next couple of days of becoming our next tropical system. And unlike Tropical Depression 2, it has a lot of moisture-laden air out in front of it, so it will not have to battle dry air for a while, so it should be able to develop in time. So let me show you some of the modeling. This is the Canadian model. This is valid Tuesday evening of next week, and that is our tropical wave. That is not Tropical Depression number 2. At that point, this little wave you see, that's Tropical Depression number 2. This is our yet-to-develop system, and the Canadian really wants to crank it as we get into next week. The GFDL, that is Tropical Depression number 2, and this is our yet-to-be classified tropical system. Next week, the GFS, that is the yet-to-be named tropical system. That is currently a tropical wave, and it really develops that thing as it moves into the northern Caribbean Sea, and this is valid let's see, that'll be 0Z next Thursday, so Wednesday evening. And let me show you what some of the precipitation products here and related to the GFS with this. This is valid at 0Z next Sunday, so Saturday evening, the 22nd. It has that again. This is not Tropical Depression 2. This is the yet to be classified tropical system. They have it east. The GFS rather has it east of Florida, and then moves it up off the Carolina coast by Sunday week. And the previous run of the GFS took this thing into the Gulf and takes it right toward New Orleans on Monday, the 24th. So I think that tropical wave that's out there in the far eastern Atlantic Ocean is certainly one to keep an eye on. It probably has a better chance of becoming a significant tropical system than Tropical Depression number 2 has, due to the overall environmental conditions that it should encounter over the next 5 to 7 days. So we'll keep watching all that for you. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Have a great Thursday, and God bless.